Hey everyone, it's Matt here. Welcome back to another episode of Savant's Tech Talk. Companies and businesses of all sizes have to embrace the cloud in one way or another, whether they realize it or not. After all, the cloud provides broader reach globally and improved redundancy and overall performance, irrespective of where users access websites. So it's easier to use cloud tools and platforms than, say, bear the cost and burden of managing servers across a global landscape. Moving to the cloud is only the beginning, since there's a myriad of cloud infrastructure providers to select from. Finding the right cloud infrastructure provider that aligns with your business goals is a crucial stage in your cloud journey, one that requires a greater understanding of the different cloud infrastructure providers and their offerings. In today's video, we'll look at the different cloud infrastructure options and factors to consider while choosing the right cloud infrastructure for you. As always, if you find this topic interesting, then you can let us know by hitting that like button and subscribing to this channel for more videos. You can also let us know if you find it interesting by saying so in the comments section down below. Now let's jump into it. So what is cloud infrastructure and how is it categorized? The concept of cloud infrastructure can be broad and the definition can be somewhat complex. However, when it comes down to the components of cloud infrastructure, some of the key elements include network devices, servers, storage devices, and software. These components are important to create applications, which are then accessed through the cloud. These applications can be extracted remotely via the web, wide area networks, telecom networks, and other networking mediums. Cloud infrastructure is mainly divided into three major types that all collaborate to offer service. The first being storage. Cloud infrastructures require significant storage using a mix of flash storage and hard disks. The second being computing. The server racks are responsible for delivering the computing part of the cloud infrastructure, in turn providing cloud services for different partners. And third is networking. To facilitate the transfer of data externally and between storage devices and the computer, routers and switches are used. There are also three different methods in which cloud infrastructure is offered: private, public, and hybrid. Each method provides a significant level of management, security, and control. So let's have a look at each of these, starting with private infrastructure. In a private cloud, computing resources are deployed for use by a single organization, either in-house or on premises. Resources are shared privately to gain maximum control and security of confidential data. Private infrastructures are ideal for large enterprises to manage the cost and implementation of the private cloud. Also, if the company works around data and applications, then private infrastructures are best. Now let's look at public infrastructure. In a public cloud, computing resources are provided, handled, and maintained off-site over the internet. Public cloud infrastructures are owned and operated by third-party cloud computing service providers. It helps streamline operations and improve collaboration on apps, thereby making sharing resources easy. However, with public cloud infrastructure, there is a risk of security. And now let's look at hybrid. Hybrid offering includes a mix of private and public cloud offerings. This cloud infrastructure offers the efficiency of a public cloud and the security level of a private cloud. It's important to ensure a seamless API integration while managing multiple platforms simultaneously. If a company's in the software as a service business, a hybrid cloud is ideal for them. So now let's have a look at what you should consider when choosing the right cloud infrastructure for you. So what does a company need to consider when choosing and deploying a cloud computing infrastructure that aligns with its business goals while providing the best results? Well, before even beginning to explore the many cloud infrastructure providers, it's crucial to understand the requirements for evaluating these providers. Once you have the criteria, it'll be easier for you to go ahead with a comparison of cloud infrastructure providers. Having an in-depth understanding of the following criteria and how they meet your workflow requirements and business goals will equip you to solve this question. So let's have a look at number one, project size. You have to choose a cloud infrastructure service based on your project size, scope, and objectives. Number two is cost. Evaluate the cost of the cloud infrastructure offering that you're going to deploy and see if there are any additional costs associated with maintenance, components, etc., etc. Also, weigh the cost against other aspects and the kind of pricing scheme that they follow. Most companies go with a pay-as-you-go pricing scheme from the offset, but you might have other options to choose from. Third is resiliency and security. Companies should also consider aspects like security level and the provider's reliability with a special focus on uptime capabilities. The majority of cloud infrastructure providers will mention the security features offered, along with the available integrations. You should also note if they provide integrity checks, storage backups, multi-factor authentication, firewalls, data encryption, antivirus detection, and disaster recovery services. And if so, you should ask them to detail the devices in which the data will be stored. Fourth on the list is scalability. While choosing the right cloud infrastructure service, you need to keep in mind that your business is growing and should grow in the near future, which means that the IT infrastructure needs a few years or even months down the line could be extravagant. This is why you have to ensure that the cloud service provider offers a flexible service that can scale up to match the growth of your business. And you must see the costs associated with the additional services that you might deploy as your business grows. And number 5 is data integration support. You have to see if your cloud infrastructure provider offers data migration services. The majority of them have assessment tools to help perform data migration alongside other tools to support applications, storage, and other types of migration. So there we have it. With the high adoption and growing advancements in cloud integration platform technology, it will become even more beneficial for businesses looking to spend less time on handling and maintaining their own servers and other storage tools. Once again, if you enjoyed this video or found it interesting, don't forget to let us know by hitting that like button and subscribing to this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.